When these predators strike, they leave nothing left in their wake, but these lucky few manage to get away and live to tell the story. If you decide to go swimming in the shark-infested waters of Guadalupe Island in Mexico, be prepared for whatever comes your way. And these two divers almost found out the hard way. While shark cage diving and taking in the wonders of the ocean, the two thrill-seekers watched their lives flash before their eyes when they came face to face with a humongous great white shark. The 11-foot monster lunged at them as it tried to make some new friends, but things didn't go its way. Unfortunately for the shark, and luckily for the divers, it got stuck in between the bars of the cage, with the divers safe from its reach. The great white wriggles and struggles as it tries to free itself, baring its sharp teeth to the already frightened divers. After setting itself free and with no chance of getting a human snack, the shark wastes no more time with the pair and swims away, a decision that was appreciated by the divers. Kayaking in the ocean is rarely a good idea, and if you decide to go for it, then you have to be on alert for whatever is lurking beneath the surface. A nail-biting clip filmed in Pompano Beach, Florida kicks off as a man enjoying a peaceful day of kayaking starts to fight off a hammerhead that was determined not to leave until it got what it came for. Despite the man's precise attacks, the hammerhead kept circling, hoping to catch him off guard and topple his boat, but the kayaker wasn't going to let this happen. After all, his life is on the line, but the hammerhead soon sets its sights on another prey, hoping to have a better chance with the second kayaker. Moments later, the shark seemingly loses interest in the pair and swims off in whatever direction it came from. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but this is an experience he won't forget anytime soon. But things almost didn't go so well for the next guy. A fisherman trying to create more content for his YouTube channel almost bit off more than he can chew, and it is not a pretty sight. In Montauk, New York, this fisherman took to the ocean hoping to have a fun time at sea to share with his followers. After preparing his fishing gear and stringing some bait, he waits for his efforts to pay off. With no catch for the day and down to his last bait, the daring fisherman was ready to try one more time before calling it a day when the moment he was waiting for finally came. He didn't catch any mackerel, but what he did catch on his hook was much bigger and far more dangerous. He carefully tries to reel in the shark in order to get the best footage, but the predator wasn't about to go down quietly. And just when the fisherman was celebrating his catch, the shark gave the fisherman the shock of his life. If he hadn't been careful, he might have lost a finger. The shark most likely survived and swam away, leaving the man with some interesting footage in return. In Kona, Hawaii, a fisherman almost paid the price for attracting the attention of a very hungry tiger shark. It is hardly possible to have things go your way when encountering a starving predator, but this time around, he got away with it. For a while, everything seems to be going well, and the fisherman even manages to catch some fish while spearfishing underwater, and all of a sudden, the tiger shark appears swimming dangerously close to the fisherman. With the shark swimming around the fisherman and his catch, the courageous man decided to take matters into his own hands and poke the tiger shark. One wrong move, and he would have found himself missing a limb or two. Realizing that he had no way to truly defend himself and no one to call for help if the shark attacked, the fisherman slowly backs away and even surrenders his catch as a sort of peace offering to keep the tiger shark at bay. Although this probably won't stop him from spearfishing, it did leave him with a nerve-wracking but interesting experience and video evidence to prove it. In East New Britain, Papua New Guinea, two divers had their heart in their mouth when they had an encounter with a hungry shark. The two men were about 57 meters deep into the ocean when one of them had the slightly insane idea to call out to a shark using a plastic bottle. That is never a good idea. And just when he thinks no one is around to answer his call, this happens. No one knows what made him turn around, but if he hadn't done so at that exact moment, this video would look very different, and not in a good way. Surprisingly, the shark didn't come around for a second attack, and instead chose to ignore the two, leaving the divers unharmed. Off the coast of Key West, an island in the Straits of Florida, a man casually saves his partner from nearly becoming shark food. In the beginning, we see Heidi, a female swimmer enjoying her time in the open sea, relaxing and trying out different strokes while her husband watches from the boat. For a while, the two were laughing, chatting, and making the most out of the beautiful day, until the man noticed the unexpected. To her credit, she didn't waste any time questioning his motives and quickly came back to the boat, an act that ended up saving her life. Taking a closer look at the video, it was discovered that not one but two sharks were right beneath her and circling her when she was in the water. With their prey out of the water and back to safety, the The sharks turned around and left, probably off to look for something else to soothe their appetite.